Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. Hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Torna the Golden Country. Currently in Auresco, basically just doing side quests. And there's another side quest right over there. I could just go straight to the end game, pretty much, but, you know, I want to do more stuff. So let's check out this side quest, see what's going to happen. Oh, well, if it isn't Laura and Adam. Tarath, I didn't expect to find you here. What happened to guarding the garden? Ah, well now, I took a nasty old hit in the attack the other day, and my legs aren't what they used to be. Long story short, I've been reassigned to Torna's wound. Oh really? I'm sorry to hear that. Are you okay? That must have been simply awful for you. Don't go giving me those sad eyes, miss. It's not as bad as all that. I'll be right as rain with a bit of time. I sometimes get to catch up with Master Azurda, and he regales me with war stories, so it's not all bad. Azurda has war stories? He does. As you might imagine, what with him being 800 years old and all, he's seen a lot of stuff in his time. Like that story he told me the other day about that fabulous hoard of money. Fabulous hoard of money? Oh, That reminds me, Master Azurda said that if I saw you, I should send you to him. He should be in Torna's womb if you want to pop along there. My legs need a bit of rest, so I'm going to head back to my post. Azurda SOS, okay.
In troubled times, we help each other.
Set his active quest? Sure, why not? Let's see. Wasn't there a machine that I could gather parts from?
Nature makes a fine ally.
Back here? I don't know if I'm remembering correctly.
This is handy.
No. Oh, I think that's it over there.
This takes me back.
Yeah, I did look up where to find sun cogs, because I seem to be short on those. And it talked about a machine to gather stuff from near the, somewhere around here. But I guess I got a little bit turned around and thought it meant over here, when really it's over there. I think that's it. Where's the stairs out of here? Really? Can't get up here? That's irritating. There's a treasure chest under here.
Ah, my favorite part.
Dark defense. That might be useful against Malos. When I get to the final boss. The final fight. Anyway, looks like it's, yeah, there it is, right there.
What have we got here?
There we go. Not very many, but I got some. Maybe just one. Yeah, just one. Well, I could skip farm this, but I'd rather go talk to Azurda, see what he has to say. That's kind of odd. Why is the Auresco rear gate highlighted when I'm over here next to the front gate? Well, no matter.
It was a nice change of pace.
There he is.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
Yeah. So we did come through here back in the main game. Only it looked a lot different. It was just a ruined shell. Greek tragedy. We know what's coming. Oh ho, it's you lot. Thank you for meeting me here. Let's get right to business. You see that blighter over there? There was a little bother, and it's got me rather pinned down, I'm afraid. Really? It looks smaller than you are. Would you possibly be able to clear it away for me? Can't you do it yourself? Do you think I'd be asking you if I could do it myself? It doesn't look that tough, though. I get the feeling there's more to this than you're letting on. Well, yes, there may be. That's okay, Nonko, we'll take care of it. Thank you. You're very kind to an old titan. 800 years, granted, that's a long time. But I suspect that's quite a bit younger than most of the major titans. I mean, in the main game, 500 years later, Mor Ardane's titan is so old that it's about to die. And, you know, Gormott isn't there yet, but, you know, probably pretty old. Anyway, shall we go? We'll handle it in a jiffy. Consider it a favor. That's an interesting way to say you owe me one. Oh, well, look at that. That's one of the missing people from the community that I didn't have before. So that should put me up to 87. That means there's one more person somewhere. One more person who is not on my community list. Let's see. And who was it again? I think it was Jin, who needed us to basically talk to everyone. Yeah, there we go. Meet characters from the community list. There's only one more somewhere, and I have no idea who it might be or where they might be. Be rather strange if it was Malos. Well. Okay, there he is.
Down to business. This should make for bracing exercise.
We are the same level.
Now we can let our true colors shine.
Oh, God!
No effect.
Speed this up.
Put your minds at ease.
The wind's around. Here we go.
There is a reason. Slow down. Leave it.
I'll show you something good. Try this on.
We'll do what must be done.
Okay.
Let me magnify that
Midnight
for you.
mist. You're wide open. Waterloo.
My turn. The enemy will not get away. Take this.
I stand.
Okay. Alright, there we go. That was simple enough. I really doubt Azurda couldn't have handled that. Under at least normal circumstances, so let's find out what the issue is. Thank you for that. I'm sorry you had to go to all that trouble for me. Phooey, now that's settled, I can finally leave. I have to ask, what exactly happened? Well, Jin, when you've lived as long as I have, There are bound to be one or two matters you find it indelicate to talk about. Women. Now, just wait a moment. How dare you assume like that, young man? Now, Menoth, don't pry. The Titan doth protest too much, methinks. I'd say I hit the bullseye. Is there a special someone in your heart, Azurda? Hey, so while we're chatting, someone mentioned something about a fabulous hoard of money. What's that about? Don't just keep prying into his private business, why don't you? Rude. Oops, just remembered I have somewhere to be. I have to go and meet Tareth. Okay, toodle pip. Bye, Nuncle. He's hiding something for sure. Should we find out what it is? I'm sure it's very complicated, whatever it is. Perhaps we should just trust that he has it under control. When I look at Nuncle, I think that people and Titans aren't so very different after all. Blades too, of course. There's no reason we shouldn't all get along. I agree. That's a very positive outlook. When I look around at you guys, I can't help but believe it.
You really shouldn't have.
You managed to help Azurda? The problems of an 800-year-old can't be easy to fix. I wonder what made that monster target him, though.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
You are our last best hope, my friends. The future of Torna, indeed all of all rest, rests on your shoulders. Was Tareth on the list already, or is he number 88? I get the feeling this
Good enough for you?
ties in to the side quest way back in the main game, where Azurda basically owed a Nopon $1 million, a million G, because he borrowed all that money from that Nopon's ancestor hundreds of years ago so that he could go on a date. I get the feeling this is meant to be the other side of that quest. So anyway, battery chips and physical defense up 3. Okay, so it looks like we're still at 87 of 88. Yes. So what's his name? The guard was on the list already. Fair enough. What are battery chips good for? Yep, they're outclassed already by what we've got. Wise old Titan Azurda. Trying to talk to him. Oh, there we go. The coming battle with the Aegis will... it will exact a heavy toll on all of us. Adam, if the worst happens, you can entrust the safety of Aletta to me. But I pray that you all return unharmed. Are you asking me to go with you? My apologies, I wish I could. Perhaps in my younger days, but with 8 centuries behind me, I'm not but a feeble old man. Well, that is to say, this is a different matter to the one previously. Love knows no age limit. Oh, I can't climb on him. Looks like he does get bigger in 500 years. That does not look large enough for Rex to have that little house and the salvaging crane and everything that he had. His back looks too small. Alright. Well, that's done. Now what? Let's go to the main gate. See if we can get some more sun cogs from that gather point. And then check out a few more side quests.
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
This takes me back.
2 more. 3 more. Let's see. Now again, this is the first time I've played this game, but I have watched other people play it, so I think I remember which side quest that is, and I don't want to do it yet. Not for any particular reason, but I just feel like saving it for last. Milton has a side quest. It's a promise. Yeah, no backsies. What's going on here? Hayes. Do you think you could teach me needlework? Needlework? Of course, but this is very sudden. If you need something sewed, you could just give it to me. No, it's okay. I want to do it for myself. But I suck. There's no getting away from that, so you gotta help me. This is unusually conscientious of you. I made a promise. I have to see it through. Well then, what kind of thing would you like to learn to make? I don't know yet. You should pick a pattern you like for your first attempt. Maybe a favorite food item or an animal? In that case... He's going to say Master Adam or something. You'd never be able to pull that off, Milton. Shut up, I know that. I was going to say the Torna emblem. It's fairly intricate, but why not? Let's give it a go. Really? A simple handkerchief should be doable as a first project. We need the right materials. With the thread I have to hand, I don't think we'll be able to match the colors. Okay, I was having trouble parsing that sentence. She's saying that she does have some thread, but it's the wrong color for making the Torna emblem. If you don't have it, we'll just go get what you need. That's better than making do. Okay then. I'll need 3 golden sand cocoons, 3 cotton branches, and 2 sprigs of bladed holly. Yes, I think that should do it. Just get me those and I'll take care of the rest. Golden sand cocoons? Wasn't Master Adam talking about those the other day? What did he say again? That they're made by some rare bugs that live in the stream sand corridor? Exactly right, Milton. It's not the easiest material to find, but we'll try to get ourselves some before too long. Thanks, Hayes. And Mithra, I guess. It's fine. I'll find a way for you to return the favor, with interest. Hey, no fair. That'll teach you to be cheeky in the future. You better appreciate what I'm doing here. A small promise.
We can take care of it if you want.
Okay. That's number 88. And 89. Huh. Interesting. Adam's attendant Milton. War orphan Mikhail. So Jin should get mineralogy level 3. Haha.
In the kitchen or not, I'm your man.
That just seems kind of funny. I don't know why. So I need to do 5 more chain attacks at least. And get overkills in all of them. You met 88 characters from the community list. Laura cares about them, so I will too. Let's see. I got 69 supporters. And yeah, there's 20 more outside of the big old circle. The 1 in Gormont, the 4 in Torna, and the 15 in Auresco. So that comes up to 89 people. Huh. Alrighty then. So I've made that the active quest. What do we gotta do? Gather golden sand cocoons in the stream sand corridor in Torna. I'm not sure exactly where that is. Let's see. Dana region, perhaps? That's the Brain Canyon. Ah, there it is. And it's helpfully marked the 3 items for me. Okay, I think going here and heading west would be the easiest way to get there.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Bit of a larger drop than I realized it was going to be. Ah, well. We'll survive. Now, it was over there. Little Pepito. A Tepes Pepito. Let's see what it gets us.
I hope you're all ready for this.
Just like what I did, Adam.
Let's speed this up. Just tell me when.
Much of a challenge.
But that's war for you, I suppose.
Chain ship and classic metal, eh? Chain ships are pretty underpowered at this point, I believe. Yeah, look at that. Could be a decent block rate if I didn't have much better chips already. Not a very good block rate compared to what Bridget and Aegean already have, though. Look at that, wow. Yeah, pretty meh core chip compared to what I've already got. Okay, let's see. So there's, I can see 2. Insect cocoon.
What have we got here? This takes me back.
Okay, there's a 3rd one somewhere. Where was it? Oh, there it is.
Nighttime. I do love peace and
I want to rest now.
This takes me back. I know the drill.
Treasure trove.
My favorite part.
I vaguely remember someone wanting to kill Ropals for their affinity chart. Was that Mithra? Nope, not that one. Okay, no. He wants to defeat Turkins. A Palov Turkin. But not Ropals, okay. Ah, here we go. Bridget wants 2 of them. And it looks like there's 2 of them right here. Got everything for the quest. Let's Get Bridget's affinity chart filled in a bit more.
Hello, to do this. I have no sympathy for them. Steady wheel!
I can target their weakness.
Okay.
I'm finally having fun. Let's keep it moving.
Looks like they mean
Good
business.
work. Ready to go. This is the one.
We're well.
Steam explosion break.
Steam explosion break!
I can exploit their weakness. Take the ray of light. Back into the fray.
Hey, more. Okay, chain attack. Why not? We gotta do overkills.
Get ready to follow up. Minon.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Begin.
Keep it going.
Bridget.
Lead the rear guard to me.
Elemental burst.
How about another round of carnage?
Let's see, Adam.
Take it away,
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Jin.
Zero blade. Elemental burst.
Don't expect to recover from this.
Elemental burst. Let's get another one in. Magnificent.
Okay. Here's one up.
Magnificent.
Wash, rinse, repeat.
Ice revolution. Magnificent.
Don't expect to recover from this. Emperor Hugo, if you would.
I know thrust.
Magnificent. Enemy down.
Alright.
We did it together.
A superb strike. If I'd gone all out, there wouldn't be an atom left.
Okay, that could be taken two different ways. There wouldn't be an atom left. And either the enemies would have been completely disintegrated, or Adam would have been undone, so to speak. Anyway. So... wrong menu.
Make sure you use it for all it's worth.
So, Lightspeed Fury. What did we do with that? Reach max affinity 20 times. Okay. Do her crafting. And use her level 2. Boy, I have to do that 17 more times. That's going to take a while.
Power rises within me.
Bridges level 2 14 more times. Okay, but I'm getting those chain attacks. That's good. Well, Jean's not too far away either. Do I have all 15 items available? Probably not. Probably missing the last one. Alright, so where was that third doohickey? Is it over here? Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's a treasure trove up there.
This takes me back. You're mine now.
There's a clear structure to this lock.
Slow and steady.
See? I knew you could do it.
More battery chips and the bio gauntlet. Battery chips are useless. We've already figured that out. What's the bio gauntlet? Boost recharge for specials after canceling by 30%. Well, might come in handy. Under certain circumstances. Battery chips, though, meh. Don't need those. Okay, well, I've got all the stuff that I need for the quest. Let's head back to the inn in the city and take care of Milton's request.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
That's everything we need. Shall we get started right away? Yeah. This is impossible! I feel like I'm just stabbing myself in the fingers over and over again. Doing this stupid emblem was a big mistake. This is bad. This is incredibly bad. So you're a little ham-fisted. Why not try something easier? You don't understand. That would be pointless. It doesn't matter how difficult it is. I have to do this. It's this or bust. Don't be so dramatic. You don't get it. You're like, oh, he'll get there someday, but who knows how long that'll take. I have to be good at this right now. I don't have time to waste. Come on, Milton. Listen, why don't I make you an example to follow first? I'll sew the Torna emblem onto one of my usual talismans, so you've got something to work off of, alright? That might work. Thank you, Hayes. You're the best. Just leave it to me. Okay. Golden Land Talisman and Golden Sand Cocoon. So I have to go find a campfire and do some crafting. Yeah. Poor Milton. I mean, yeah, time is a little bit short right now, but still, you're not going to get good at something without really working at it. Okay, let's see. Where's a good place? Well, might as well go here. Campfire right next to the entrance to the desert.
Whoosh! Well, shall we continue?
This takes me back.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Got it a little bit overexcited there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, and I just noticed that, you know, obviously Milton and Mikhail aren't with us anymore.
This one I'm quite proud of.
Golden Land Talisman. Specials recharge 1.5 each second. That's pretty good, actually. Plus 15% max HP to damage barrier, plus 5% HP recovery. Well, not too bad an item.
May it serve you well.
Now we don't have any more golden sand cocoons, unfortunately. And someone's using this for pouch item. Let's make a couple more.
I've made it with luck. I hope you'll appreciate the embroidery.
And let's see. Aegean needs to do all of his items, and he's only got
Allow me
14,
to demonstrate
15.
my skill.
Nope. I do not have all of them available. Because everything that I do have on his list, I've already made. So that means there's something missing. And that means, probably, doing more side quests to find it. Alright. Back to Auresco. And talking to Milton again.
Well, shall we continue?
How's this for an example piece? Hopefully it's a bit easier to work from. Yeah, I think I can do this. I just have to copy your stitches. You can take your time with it. Just go one stitch at a time, okay? Yep, I'm gonna get it this time. I did it! Mick! Look, I can embroider. I know I'm not very good, but I still tried and succeeded. Well, I held up my end of the promise. I learned how to do needlework. That means you gotta give me a smile. Don't you ever give up? Nope. When something's important, you can't let it slip away. Otherwise, you just regret it forever. Look, sometimes things are tough and you can't do anything about it. That's when you just gotta, like, smile it away. Okay, Milton's a little kid, so, I can let that go. But seriously, sometimes people don't feel like smiling. If that's the case, leave them alone. This is a bit of a pet peeve for me. I know that the bad stuff sticks with you, and some of it you're never going to get rid of. But you have to find a way to conquer it somehow. If you don't, it'll keep piling up. I'm right there with you, Mikhail. Let's just take it one day at a time. Whatever happens, we'll smile it away, together, yeah? And if there's anyone who looks like they're in trouble, well, we'll do our best to help them out, like good people do, like Master Adam and Laura. What a wonderful plan. I'll help you. I'm actually something of an expert in making people smile. I think we're good for now. Nobody here is feeling particularly bad at the moment. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. Ah, but, you know, actually I suddenly feel like I need to smile. Really? Stupid. See? Mick needs a smile as well. Wait. He's such a cheeky brat, but maybe that's what we need.
I do only what His Majesty asks of me.
You gotta beat Malos and come back safely, Master Adam. Same goes for you, Hayes. Mick and I will be cheering you both on. Just the two of them? Don't care about anyone else? Fair enough.
Why, thanks.
Everyone better come back soon. Sitting around and waiting is so boring. I hate it. Alright. There's a bunch more side quests. Let's see, 4 that I haven't started yet. And then there's that fellow over in Aletta who I can talk to. He has a yellow icon on him, so I can just go talk to him and that'll pop him right into the community. And then there's the Nopon drug barrels quest. She was talking about going around chatting with people, finding out who's behind it. I feel like doing that one next.
Give me a shout next time something happens.
Aquamarine chip. Ether defense up 3. Pouch expansion kit. Okay. Alright, so who has only the one pouch? Adam has 2, Laura has 2, so that means Hugo. Expand with the X button. And let's see. He has the Aegis. I don't know, maybe this? Everyone else looks okay. How many do I have left of the exquisite perfume and the rich platinum bonbon? He's still using the Pasternella oil. Actually not such a bad item. Wait, that's a lot of extra base affinity. don't think I need that much. Two of them has a hunter's chemistry. Oh well. Anyway, how many rich platinum bonbons and exquisite perfumes do I have left? How do I figure that out? I have tons of that. And quite a few of those. Alright. Okay, so let's take a quick side trip to Adam's domain and chat with that fellow to get him into the community, and then come back to see if we can take care of the Nopon drug barrels side quest finally.
Pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Augustus. Well, if it isn't our savior. Brojan told me how you beefed up our food supplies. Now I can finally eat twice as much as I want to. I have twice the appetite of a normal person, you know. It's a problem. Anyway, thanks. Fair enough, I suppose.
You really shouldn't have.
Now our food stores are flush. We're ready to face what's ahead. From now on, we'll try to fix our issues ourselves. While there's booze, there's hope. If you say so. Alright, so let's check out that other quest. Okay, what's the objective? Report to... Hold on a second, didn't I do that already? Alright, okay, let's go take care of that. I thought I had to go around Auresco and talk to people or something like that. Guess not.
Whoosh! Well, shall we continue?
Hello all. Sadly, the investigation of Mac still takes some more time. Friends should use time to go back to Auresco and help other people in need. There are many things that require Friends' expertise, like Oasis or build shelter or whatever is deal of that Orion chap. Mac strongly feel culprit in case is someone who live in Royal Capital, so please cause stir and flush out. Okay, so that's what she meant. In other words, keep doing side quests. Probably have to level up the community again or something like that. Humph. Fine. Alright, well let's see if we can get more sun cogs while we're here.
Well, shall we continue?
This takes me back.
One more. Alright then. So there's... Okay, there's one off to the right and 3 off to the left. Let's go to the right. Amateur flautist Rikoko. That's not so much a flute as a recorder, but, you know, splitting hairs. Friends would like to hear fine performance of Rikoko? What happy thing you say. Dream of Rikoko is to be traveling minstrel, flying sing-songy trade in towns and cities of Almest. Rikoko turn a little green from jealousy when Bars Leo and Azarn come to town here. Wait, Rikoko have it. Rikoko perhaps able to team up with Leo and Azarn. Probably good for career to make such connections. But Rikoko shy like late blooming radish. Talk to new person, flushes under fur and heart of fluttery. Not when blowing flute, though. Rikoko actually blossom like hothouse flower under attention of everyone. Funny. So, perhaps friends could act as middle pawn and speak to bards on behalf of Rikoko? Tell them all about passion of Rikoko of blowing a flute. Much thank you. The bard.
We can take care of it if you want.
Okay, so they're in here, aren't they? Gardener Bry. In all the years of my life, I've never witnessed such upheaval in Torna. I expect the road ahead of you will be long and hard, and there's little an old man like me can do to help. But at least I can stay here and shout at everyone to keep their chin up and carry on. I'm good at that. There are people here who believe in the king and in you. We may not be warriors, but we're not powerless. Be careful, my friends, and be sure to come back to see the gardens one day. There they are. Who am I talking to? Zarn? Yeah. Fancy ditching your old mate just because you got a girlfriend. Pretty lame if you ask me. Oh, it's you lot. You helped me out before with that Leo business, didn't you? What's that? There's someone who wants to join our posse. And it's a young lady. Maybe life's just about to start for old Zarn. I mean, I better ask a few questions to make sure you don't want to rush in like you-know-who. I'm just going to need to apply a little test, just for my peace of mind, you see. Nothing too difficult, just a few questions. I just want to find out a little bit about her passion for the bard's life. Not everyone's built for it, you know. The answers to these questions will let me know if she's serious or just one of those fly-by-night dilettantes. Okay, brace yourself. Does she have any special skills? She plays an excellent flute. The flute, eh? Actually, I think the delicate timbre of the flute would be a pretty good compliment to my stuff. Okay, next question. Is she a wallflower or a limelight hog? Usually shy, but a confident performer. Ah, it sounds like a contradiction, but a lot of performers are like that. I'm the same sort. Usually I'm reserved, but when I have an audience, I open right up. Okay, next. How about this? How's she feel about leaving Torna? She's keen to visit far-off towns. Okay, I see. From what you've told me, she sounds like she'd make a cracking bard. She'd be a fine replacement for that turncoat Leo. Even better, maybe. Well, let her know the good news. From this day forth, she's my new buddy. Never had a girl in the group before. This will make our lives rosier.
I'm getting some use out of these.
Well, we answered his questions honestly.
These are really Moorish.
Looks like he's not really thinking about finding another performer per se, but he'll come around, I'm sure. Really? Azurda wants to partner up with Rikoko? Oh-ho! Because of this, career prospects of Rikoko are much improved. Now Rikoko can huff and puff flute in many far-off towns and other exotic locations. Thanks to you.
I won't lie. It feels good.
Big thank you for talking to musician friend on behalf of Rikoko. Rikoko now on fast track to become famous bard. Please come see Rikoko perform. Okay. She ran off to join them, apparently.
I'm just happy we made someone happy.
A break stone. What's that do? Increases auto attack damage. Auto attacks, not a good source of damage. Okay. So I'd like to see the results. Where are they now? Are they still back here? Yep, here they are. Amateur flautist Rikoko. Did friends not mention Rikoko was Nopon? Rikoko Hirazarn was not happy about that. Meh, Rikoko is lady and perfectly capable one too, so why does Zarn care? But Rikoko make beautiful sound huffing and puffing on flute, even the Zarn appreciate that. Zarn has closed mind, but very serious about music and technique. Good partner for Rikoko. Rikoko will study hard and become great minstrel one day, show Zarn what Rikoko is made of. Arrgh! So unfair! I really thought my life was about to start. But she was just a Nopon! What? Isn't she cute, you say? Well, yeah, sure, she's cute, but that's not the kind of cute that makes me get out of bed in the morning! Huh? You never said what species the girl in question belonged to. Well, yeah, okay, I guess all you said was that there was a young lady who wants to join our posse. Oh, Architect, I'm sorry. It seems I rushed to conclusions and got myself too excited. Guess I was so keen to move on from Leo that I let my imagination run away with me. Oh, whatever. Rikoko's flute playing really is top-notch, so we're back in the barding business for the long haul. Did you see it? My sweet Sarah's bashful smile? It was as though the architect himself smiled upon me. I've never received thanks as rewarding as that smile. Just to think of her makes my heart flutter like a bird first taking flight. My head is filled with love songs. Who knew love could be so rapturous, so effervescent? Oh, my Sarah paints the whole world in bright new colors. He still got it bad. Alright, so there should be some more side quests over in this sort of direction. Okay, this guy. Huh, he finally has something for us. Struth, you luck get around, don't you? Seems not a day goes by I don't hear your names. Care to lend me a hand? I'm hunting down the no-good Drongo who killed my poor sister. Tracked him as far as Torna, then lost the trail. Folks call him the Silent Spectre. He heads up a pleasant bunch known as the Bloody Lobsters. That's all I got. Feels like I've searched every corner of the Titan for a year or more and still no clues. Maybe you can help me out? The easiest way to help is probably just gather info. Stick to people who just arrived in Torna. See what they know. But listen up, if you find something out, don't go chasing him, okay? Come let me know. He's mine. Got that? I want to deal with him with my own hands. What goes around?
Let's see what we have here.
Okay. Let's see. Like there might be someone up here. Oh, this lot again. The Silent Spectre, eh? I see. Sorry, can't help you. I got my hands fair full with looking after my partner. I don't have time to care about other goings-on. From what I know, you won't find normal folks who know anything about who you're looking for, though. Huh? The bloody... what was it again? They're a new actor troupe, right? I've heard they're good. Lyrical geniuses by the sound of it. So you're trying to track these bloody thingummies around? Thingummies down? Say no more, buddy. I'll happily lend a helping hand. If I hear anything about the bloody thingummies, I'll be sure to let you know in detail. Fantastic detail. That, unfortunately, doesn't help us much. Okay, there's one that's pointed up. Let's go up. Okay. Now they're all pointed down. Let's see. Now it's pointed up again. But it wasn't up there. To be around here somewhere. Ah, Ex-Cian spy McNeth. That person. That's the one who we just dealt with in the last episode, or maybe the one before that. Bloody lobsters, you say? Of course I know the name. Merc group from Sia. Bunch of crazy bastards, a lot of them. Assassinations, covert ops, you name it. The sort who dig in the muck and find blood, as my gran used to say. But your info's out of date, pals. The Silent Spectre left the lobsters about 2 years back. It was a real mess. They don't like quitters, you see. A lady friend of the Spectre got offed. A lot of people died. And the Spectre disappeared. Well, kinda. He runs a handyman business now. Yeah, Geo. Who'da thunk it, eh? There. I helped you out before. You helped me out before, so I figured I owed you this much. Some friendly advice. Be careful who you deal with. Not everyone's as nice as me. Remember that. Nice, you say. Okay. I have to say, that was solid work you did there. Figured we'd cave under the pressure, but no. People of the capital really pulled together when they needed to. Thanks to that, it got me wondering how they're doing over at the resistance camp. It was fun while it lasted back there. Shame I've no reason to go back. It's true what they say, you don't know what you have until you lose it. Damn, I knew my life was veering in the wrong direction. If only I'd been more sensible. Say, when exactly is it too late to turn your life around again? Okay. So, Geo, huh? The bloody lobsters turn up in the regular game. Huh, this guy, eh? And he has a side quest for us. Maybe I better do it now before I sick the other guy on him. Oh, it's you guys. You're really making a name for yourselves lately. I heard about the evacuation ship you helped put together. People can't seem to stop talking about it. I hope they're saying good things, though I suspect the truth is a little more complicated than that. Ha ha ha, you're a sharp one. Of course, there are a lot of folks who are real grateful to you. People like being prepared for an emergency. But there are plenty of people who can't or won't leave the city. Something should be done to help them. No should. Something will be done. Malrumo is chairman of commerce here. Role include obligation to make sure all folk are able to live restful, peaceful lives. To that end, Malrumo have wonderful idea. Only had to skip 5 meetings to come up with idea. What we need is impregnable shelter. I'm not so sure you should be skipping all those meetings. Malrumo will read minutes of meetings later. Or not. Anyway, that not current action point. I certainly like the idea of building an emergency shelter in the middle of town. Seems like you lot could help. First thing we need for shelter is help a builder. Maybe ask Wayton? Wayton? The name's familiar. Isn't he Lyda's father? Remember how her blade named the Way Tree in honor of him? You know Lyda? I should have guessed. You got the right Wayton at any rate. He's one of the district's foremost artisans, but he's tricky. Hey. No worry. Malrumo and Wayton are walkie stroll buddies. He definitely lend hand to endeavor. Okay then. We'll go and talk to Wayton, I guess. Just you today? This is unusual. Okay then. Don't go out of your way to find Milton. Just savor the peace and quiet. Well, we're off. See you later. That seems a bit random to have him suddenly appear like that. Let's see. Set his active quest? Sure. I know where to go for the other one I was just doing. Okay, so we need to talk to Wayton. He should be over here, I think. Temperamental builder Wayton. I know, Malrumo, but even if I wanted to help you, which I don't, I couldn't. Won't help nobody who helped them has run away from the capital, not even Prince Adam, begging your pardon. You run around telling people what they want to hear, but you don't have no interest in actually protecting us. People who want to save everyone end up saving no one. That's where you're headed, mark my words. There, I've said my piece. Get off home. Okay, talk to Geo. Yeah, I have to say I saw this coming. This isn't going to be easy. Waiting's as old school as they come. Stubborn old goat, that one. Lyda usually acts as an intermediary, but... Wait, I seem to remember him mentioning that Lyda was the reason he couldn't leave the capital. Could it be he's just worried about her? It can't be easy when your only daughter is off adventuring. I hate to trouble you, but if you run into Lyda somewhere on your travels, could you ask her to pay a visit home? She's probably in Gormont. How do I know? Because that's where I told her to go. Go to Gormont, see the world. Oh, you told her that, did you? It's your fault. Maybe you should go fetch her then. Yeah. Well then. She ought to still be here.
A hop, skip, and a jump later.
Well, shall we continue?
This takes me back.
Nature
Get
makes
any
a fine
peppers?
ally.
Yeah, we got some peppers, okay. We always seem to be short on those creeping star peppers.
What have we got here?
Right. And... what do we need to talk to Hassan for? A newbie driver? Now you come to mention, I did see a ridiculously bubbly driver. Her blade was kind of a buzzkill, though. They were talking about heading out to Torgoth village and trying to climb the Titan's neck or something. I don't remember their names. It was lunchtime, so I was more interested in slaying a few rice balls. Okay, that's why we needed to talk to him. Alright, let's see if we can head out to Torgoth. Oh, they're way back there. Oh well, let's go to Torgoth anyway. Maybe we can get a few more of those barbed tomatoes while we're here.
Stroll. Right. Where shall we head to next?
Getting on
What do
towards
we
the end
got
of the
here?
episode. But a quick trip through Torgoth and then talking to them. That should be good.
This takes me back.
I'm something of an expert.
I think I have all of their field skills up to level 3.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
I don't remember which gather points have the barbed tomatoes.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
What have we got here?
I'm something of an expert.
Although I am pretty sure that it's a vegetable gathering point. Maybe that one right there.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
What have we got here?
I'm something of an expert.
That was kind of disappointing. Thought maybe I'd get some barbed tomatoes from there, but no.
This takes me back.
Nature makes a fine ally.
Ah, there was one at least. And another creeping star pepper.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
And there was another gather point over there, yes.
This takes me back.
I'm something of an expert.
Honestly, a bit of a disappointing haul. Only a single barbed tomato from the whole thing. Okay, anyway, so they were over there somewhere. What's that gather point? Insects.
This takes me back.
I know the drill.
Can't Skyrim my way up there. Oh! A green barrel. And a Zane Pepito.
You're mine now.
Witness my irresistible force.
Slow and steady.
Don't you push me out of the way, you just stupid little thing. So there's more than just the 70 barrels. Interesting. You know what?
I don't suppose you
Punishment.
Could
For pushing me.
We've made them mad. Make them with their elemental weakness.
Excuse my idle curiosity, Lord Hugo, but what is it like? Being an emperor, I mean.
Well, it certainly keeps me busy. My duties are too numerous to name.
I imagine there's never a dull moment in His Imperial Majesty's life. What have we got here?
I'm something of an expert.
Alright, so. Lyda and her blade, whose name I unfortunately cannot recall, should be up this way. Let's find them, see if we can enlist their help in convincing Wayton to stop being a curmudgeon.
There's something quite magical about traveling beneath the stars.
And assuming they agree to help us, we'll call that the end of the episode. Hi, Lyda. Hey, guys, what are you doing here? Here to explore the Titan's Neck too? Or not? Kada, that was her name. As lovely as that sounds, there's actually some stuff going on that we wanted to discuss. No need to be so cryptic, Laura. Let's just cut to the chase. We need your help, Lyda. You need me? Oh, don't tell me. Is this some kind of spicy food eating contest? Haha, I can't think of anything worse, to be perfectly honest. If someone suggested a contest like that, there'd be an atom-shaped hole in the door before you could blink. Okay, so it's not that. What's this all about, then? That was an amusing diversion, but you mentioned cutting to the chase? Blah blah blah, your dad, etc. My dad said that? Architect's sakes, I'm so sorry about him, he's a toughie. No need to apologize, he's a straight talker and I respect that. The handyman Gio seemed to think that worrying about his only daughter has Wayton's hackles up a bit. Oh, you think so? I can't imagine that would make Dad so angry, though. Back when Kaidem named the Way Tree after him, you used the words grumpy and stubborn, right? Yeah, I did say that. But that stuff he said to you was a bit beyond grumpy. Something to do with that blade Mallow setting his sights on the capital, perhaps? Oh, Kada, what should I do? I'm still on my journey for self-improvement. You're going to go home, right? I see no reason not to go back and help these people. Yeah, thanks, Kada. You're the best. You always know what to do. Yeah, she's kind of grumpy, too. But, yeah, she's sensible. Overall, I think they make a good pair. Okay, then I guess I'll see you back at the capital. And just like that, she leaves Gormont. You'd think it'd be a bit more of a production. I mean, traveling across the Cloud Sea to a different Titan like that, but, yeah. Video games will video game. Okay. So, yeah. Back to the main gate to get some more sun cogs. And then we are at the end of the episode.
That was quite the voyage.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
What have we got here?
Alright, got like 4 of them that time. That was a pretty good take. Yeah. still kind of a small number, but it might be enough to do everything that I need. All the crafting. Alright, well, this has been a pretty good episode. Got a few side quests done, some affinity chart nodes filled in. Overall, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. So thanks for watching, viewers. In the next episode of Let's Play Torna of the Golden Country... Please don't interrupt me, Adam. In the next episode of Let's Play Torna of the Golden Country, we'll finish the side quests that we currently have out and take up some more, because that's really what we have left to us right now. So, yeah, see you then.